Yo, what's up guys, it is Seahawks area back with another video, and today I'm giving you one thing I think every NFL team should have as a need in the off season. I know this season isn't over yet, but I like doing these videos around this time anyway. We got the tier list set up, we got teams scrambled and whatnot, we just got one tier, the needs. So let's start with the Saints. Oh boy, quarterback maybe. Derek Carr's not the answer. As of now, Friday the 31st at 12:43 p.m. you don't have a head coach, but you're probably gonna get Kellen Moore after the Super Bowl. So I don't really know if I can count that. Maybe like defense or something. I don't know. You got a lot of old heads on your defense, so gotta start thinking of the future for that. But quarterback or defense. Dolphins, a backup quarterback, because we know Tua's injury history, and you guys didn't even try to have a plan after he went down, and it was already too late when he came back. I mean, not necessarily too late, because you guys still had a chance, but if you had someone that wasn't Tim Boyle, Skylar Thompson, Snoop Huntley, you probably could have made the playoffs. Who knows? And you need to figure out if Tyreek Hill is actually going to want to stay or not, because he's babying it up. Probably still. I don't know. Backup quarterback should be a big need for you guys. Baltimore. Mark Andrews replacement possibly. I mean, it's probably likely. So, see what you can get for Andrews. I know he probably had one of his better seasons after his horrible start, but the drops, the crucial drops aren't helping. You guys can't keep having that. So a replacement for Andrews, or maybe another receiver. Some, I don't know. Zay Flowers is still your only good guy that you have. So maybe the draft, maybe a trade, something like that. But figure out a new pass catcher. Bengals should be the most simple answer. Get a defense. And get a new center, because Alex Kappa was the worst center in NFL history, or whatever position he played. I don't know. He was dead last in almost everything for a lineman. Replace him and get a new defense, because your defense, one of the worst in the league, probably the worst in the league this year. Make sure Burrow doesn't have to carry your sorry again, even though he already will. And figure out what's going on with T. Higgins. That would help. And lock down Jamar Chase. Broncos. Shoot, I don't know. Tight end maybe? Another receiver option? I mean, Cortland Sutton's good. Marvin Mims he makes a good play every now and then. Frequently. He always gets a deep touchdown. Definitely don't need a quarterback. Bo Nix is their future. So I'd maybe just more weapons for him. Maybe running back? I don't know. I really don't know. Giants, quarterback. Vikings. O-line. That'd be a big help. Figure out what you're doing with Darnold. I would still extend him. I don't care if he finished this season like Jet Sam Darnold. He has still earned a contract. Maybe 2 more years, maybe another just 1 year deal. But just make sure you can have him, not anyone else. Rams. Figure out if Stafford is staying or not. I hope he doesn't. But yeah, he's contemplating retirement. Actually, I'm pretty sure he said the other day he's not retiring, but didn't say if he was staying with the Rams or not. Get a Cooper Kupp replacement. That dude is washed. Absolutely washed. Maybe corners. I don't know. I don't want anything good for you guys. Buccaneers. Figure out if Chris Godwin is staying. You need him. Really do need him because Mike Evans is probably next year will probably be his last year. I don't know. Your defense is getting a little up there in age as well, so target some defense. Yeah, one of those two things. Detroit. What does Detroit need? I mean, they obviously need new coordinators. I'm pretty sure they actually just hired some recently, so I think you're good on that. Don't be hotheads, I guess. That should be off-season need. Don't be hotheads, and tell St. Brown to stop being a cocky douchebag on his podcast and just everywhere. He's a phenomenal player, but he's slowly becoming unlikable because he is so cocky and it's annoying. I mean, playoff defense. That's something that you guys should have. Your defense in the playoffs was piss poor terrible. Now Chirac. O-line for sure. Make sure Caleb doesn't die. That would be nice. Probably receiver replacement for Keenan. I mean, you have DJ and Adunze, who was actually kind of disappointing. New running back. I'm not a Swift fan really. Probably secondary. Now, big thing is obviously your offensive line. I don't know why it's so hard for you guys to have a good O-line, but let's see what Ben Johnson brings to Chirac. San Francisco. You need to move on from Deebo Samuel. That's what you need to do. Like seriously. Philly. Interesting because their season's not over. Fix what how do I word this? Depends on how the Super Bowl goes. Fix whatever potentially lost you guys the game, or try to keep whatever won you guys the game around. If it's Kellen Moore, well, you're screwed because the Saints are probably going to get them. And actually, I'll do that for the Chiefs right now. Exact same thing I just said for the Eagles. Now, the Raiders, you need a quarterback, and you have like the 6th pick. You're probably going to have to trade up. I don't know. There's really only 2 first-round quarterbacks as of now, at least. I know that Jackson Dart's like lighting it up in the Senior Bowl, and I really want the Seahawks to draft him, but with the way he's being talked about right now, it's going to be really hard to get him. But Raiders, you need a quarterback more than anything. O'Connell sucks. Minshew wasn't good. Desmond Ridder, I don't know why he got playing time. I would have just told Antonio Pierce to go play quarterback. I don't know. Alright, Packers. Receiver. A true receiver 1. And maybe move off from Jair because he's getting old and he's injury prone. I'm sure Packers fans would probably agree with that. I'm not sure though. Commanders. Fix your run defense. The worst run defense in all of football. Especially against Saquon Barkley. God damn. He had like 400 freaking rushing yards against you guys in the 3 games he played against you this season. That is ridiculous. Cardinals. Whew. Probably another receiver to complement Harrison. Maybe get Kyler Murray some stilts. Maybe get him an O-line. Probably defense. Maybe like secondary or something. I don't know. I would try to trade Buddha and get whatever you can get for him because he is getting up there in age, and I don't like playing him either. So, like, get him out of the division. Go bye-bye, please. Steelers, figure out if you're keeping Russ or Fields. Get Pickens a buddy. Like, outside of Pickens, their receiving core is one of the saddest things ever. Mike Williams had like 2 good plays for you guys. There's Van Jefferson even play. That's all I know for your receivers. And figure out if you're going to keep Najee or not. There's that I would keep him. I would sign him to like two years maybe. Not a lot of money, but he is one of the most hated running backs, yet one of the more consistently productive running backs. Every year he's played, he's had over 1,000 rushing yards, and he's still getting hate for simply no reason. Now Buffalo. Defense, receiver help. Maybe get rid of Amari Cooper. I don't know. Defense for sure. And tissues for your fans so they can stop crying about referees. James Cook was like probably the most mature person ever on that subject. It was funny. Falcons. Cut Kirk Cousins. Seahawks. Lock in for this one. John Schneider. Sign a offensive line. Patriots. O-line as well, so Drake May doesn't have to be white Michael Vick again. Browns. Quarterback, because touchy-feely, thankfully towards Achilles, so that was pretty dope. Texans. Oh boy. No, O-line for sure. Like the past four, just O-lines for the past four people and quarterback for the Brownies. Dallas. Unspeakable things to Jerry Jones. And a defense. Chargers. Cut Quentin Johnston. That's one. Like actually seriously cut Quentin Johnston. And then get Ladd McConkey help. And also get Herbert. Like some interior linemen. Your tackles are fine. Your interior, not so much. Jets. Figure out if you're keeping Rodgers. Figure out what you're doing with Adams. Just figure out if people are going to stay. And also just don't suck again when you have expectations. Panthers. Get Bryce Young some weapons. He played so good when he, like in the second half of the season. Get him. Make sure his receiver one next year isn't Adam Thielen. Like he can be a receiver too, but like sign T. Higgins if the Bengals can't sign him, or draft like the guy from Ohio State, Iboka or something like that. I don't know. I'm not good with college. And now the last three teams are from the AFC South. That's kind of funny. Titans, quarterback. Colts. Donnie Mitchell was just garbage. So probably another receiver. And maybe a quarterback. I don't know. I'm not a Richardson fan whatsoever. Y'all know that probably. I don't know. Maybe you do. But same with the Dolphins. They're like a competent backup because you know Richardson's going to get hurt again, or just teach him to slide properly and to not be the most inconsistent thrower in the league. Now Jacksonville. Teach your new head coach how to say Duval. What else? Maybe like a true receiver one. Gabe Davis sucks. Christian Kirk is meh. What am I talking about? They have Brian Thomas. Never mind. Get a receiver two for him because Davis and Kirk are not it for receiver twos. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!